Okay, well, as you can probably tell, I didn't take the time to mask everything off properly. I just held my hand around stuff and sprayed some primer on it. And while that's drying, you can tell I didn't even move this. I kind of wanted the prime to get on some of the fur edges here so that it'll be easier to model the coloring together. But for now, I'm going to take my uber hot glue here. I have to special order this stuff because it's higher temperature than anything anybody makes for, like Hobby Lobby or some stuff like that. This hot glue gun is fantastic. I'm not normally a big fan of hot glue other than what it can do for this kind of thing. But this thing is great. It goes up to 220 degrees and does a pretty stinking great job of the high temperature stuff that needs that kind of high temperature. Oh, I don't think that's where I wanted that pin. I think I just went in between the gap of the head and the neck. I'm just going to put these pins in there to hold it into place while it's cooling. And I need to make sure I get it into the crevice down there that I put some glue in, but I don't want to glue all the fur down into it because that stuff can permeate a bit, so I'm kind of parting that away so I can get down in there. And it's tough, stiff stuff. Yep, right in the paint. How about that? Whip it, really? Why is that on this playlist? Weird. Not a bad song or anything, but all right, so that'll be a start there. Gets me down in there. Now I need to kind of come in behind the fur once I get the edges here the way I want. That way it'll kind of form down and around. Oh yeah, I need another stick in there. Move ahead. It's not too late. We had to do an art club presentation for assembly when I was in high school to that song. Not sure of the appropriateness of that entire thing. We were whipping the clothes off of a cheerleader. Probably not kosher, to say the least. Art class, what are you gonna do, right? Weird Al. That's what I'm talking about. Love that guy so much. Super sweet guy too. Met him. I met him. I guess it was last fall. It was so cool. And I have a quote from him describing me, printed and put on my office wall. It says, "Wow, he's really easily amazed." And underneath it, I have a quote from myself. "Technically, I wowed Weird Al." Ow, 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 hey, that's glue. I'm all distracted thinking about meeting Weird Al here. Oh, that's no fun. That's a gonna burn. Feeling down in the dumps. And the blown in the gas station of love. The self-service pumps. Whoa, so. Gonna break my heart in two. On my face. With you. With a fork. At that point, he actually handed a fork to a woman on the front row. That was fun. Again and again and again and again and again. Oh, can't you see? Come on out of there, darn it. Or two. Grand Central Station with my tongue. The thumbtacks. And crazy glue. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Speaking of. Razor blades. Let's pull a little of that fur back out of there. Till I die. Such a heartfelt song. I feel it anyway. That's why I prefer to be a hermit most of my life. Probably not the takeaway from that song I was supposed to get when I was young, but you know. Now we're back to synthwave love stuff. Bit of a musical cognitive dissonance I've got going on here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Just having all that black is already helping, because he'll have a more or less black muzzle here. Let go of me already. I keep calling him a him. I don't know why that's a gender thing. With this guy, this one especially for me. Maybe it's the problem of not wanting to think of femininity as evil. I don't know. Psychoanalyzing myself here. Actually, no, I want to do that one first so I don't pull the glue by stuffing this one down in here. Well, that one's deep in there. That one might be hard to get out. Hey dude, you got a little glue in your hair. Let me get that for you. Okay. Cool. It's a little off. I like that. Might put just a little patch in here just as this weird... We'll see. All right. Let's unpin you. Pull that back. And unpin that. Okay. I may need to take that pin out too so that I can glue down in there. But that's a little bit trickier to get into. I don't want to yank too hard because it's right at the edge of the fabric. And then such a tiny little spot down there. Okay, see if I can get that out of there now. There we go. All that just to put it back in here in a little bit. All right. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a trick, especially trying not to burn myself at the same time. Give it a little extra around the side there so it'll hold a little better while I do this. Hot, hot, hot. Gosh darn it. Get back up in there. There we go. Why in the world is the algorithm giving me Dr. Feelgood now? That is bizarre. Put that around like that. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Well, it has been like 20 years since I've heard that. Can't say I'm surprised I got the wording wrong. So many pins. It's really nice to be doing this on solid objects instead of pliable, movable kind of a suit. I can get away with doing a lot of stuff I can't do on something like that. Like, you know, spraying the face with primer. It's funny how actors don't like that very much. Oh, I missed a little here, didn't I? That right there is why I keep messing with stuff constantly. Hey, that was some hot glue right there that I dripped in the hair. Kind of painful, just a little. Oh, yeah. I'll have to got a little bit of glue at the edge of that one I'll have to take care of. Hot glue does not like paint, so that has to go. I can wrap this around like that and pull this down there. There we go. Cool. Okay, so I don't lose track. Pin this back over here. I don't want to stab my finger through there either, but I don't want to start pulling and pushing on this thing and then it just kind of goes, twists around instead of pulling the direction I was wanting it to. So let's start back at the top here, sort of top-ish. Top-ish? Isn't that a dish? Alright. Let's get a little glue down in the crevices here. And pull part a bit. Pull, part, and pin. There's that dip. There. I don't think I have glue over there. Oh, don't need to. It goes right into there. Okay, cool. All right. In that case, we'll go. We will try to manhandle this thing until it finally does what I want it to. Instead of sliding around too much, maybe. There. That's better. Got a little glue in there, but it cooled down before I stuck it down, so let me warm it up so it'll be sticky. And then add a little over to the side where I didn't have any. Hey-ya! I hate that. Really do. Yeah, that's gonna stick because I already see it starting to try to come through the fur, so that's good. As long as I part the stuff away and don't actually let it glue into there. Look at that. That's hot. Not pleasant. Not at all. So I need to pull off and around that way. So I need some down in there. This time I'm going to make it broad so it holds a fairly decent amount of space. Yep, that's hot. Even through the fur. I'll pin a couple of those in there. Hold it in. Most of this you're never even going to see through the thickness of the fur, but I still want to make sure it fits into those areas pretty well, just in case it can be seen or detected in some way. All right, now this up there and around that way. Okay. Oh, sounds like I didn't turn my air compressor off earlier. I should probably do that. And that also means that I have a little bit of a leak. I always have. I don't know why or how. Oh, hot. Right. Pay attention to what you're doing. Don't think about the air leak. I think that's good through there. Once I pulled that in there, I think that worked. I met you anymore. It's on me. This is nicer when you have a smaller head that you can manipulate so easily. It's not so great when you have a freaking moose or something. At least that one won't have to have as much fur. That'll be kind of nice too. When I met you, I was a lost boy. I was a lost boy. When I met you. Oh, need more glue. No, don't get stuck in there. No fur. You're not supposed to be stuck in. You're supposed to be stuck on. Divers. We were fool's gold. Duh. Just put these out here. No strangers, there are no strangers at all. Okay, that's in there. Okay, I'll come back and do the edge later. When I met you. When I met you. pin. Oop, no, I can't pin it into the wood. Okay, that'll do quite a lot of that. It's just a mess right now. No strangers at all. Come on out of there. That's some stiff stuff down at the bottom here. Okay. Now all this comes up. Okay, fur. There we go. Ooh, now we're getting some Halloween stuff. Nice. I'm always in the mood for Halloween. Pull that down there. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't pin that there. Okay, I'll just hold and wait. Let's try to get the fur out of the places I'm holding though. I knew it was going to do that. Get off me. Okay, that's probably cool enough. Excuse me. Whew. Pardon me. It's coming like a ghost town. A little reggae in here. Hey, that's hot. I'm gonna hold that. Okay. Now, whoop. Slam his nose into the table. Why not? Okay, get out of the way. It's coming like a ghost town. Okay, let's meet up at the neck. Part this away, if it'll do it. Okay. that's gonna hurt. Ah, yep. Stop pulling away, stupid. Even if it's hot. You gotta get it in there. Stupid reflexes. Okay, part you away again. Ooh, so hot I even have steam or whatever coming off of it. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, part that away again. Seems like a theme at this point. And stretch you in there. And pin you. What just poked me? Weird. Okay, we're getting closer. This would have been a terrible way to go about doing this if this wasn't a stretchy material. But oh my gosh, since it is, this is so nice. This process would be a heck of a lot worse if I didn't have this fur. And it wouldn't look anywhere near as good when it's done. Oh, wait, somewhere right there. There we go. Ooh, I parted it away enough you can, probably not on the camera, but I can see the glue sticking or pulling through it at the edge, at the, where I'm pulling on it the most. Right there. Perfect. All right, now just the end of the arm here, and we'll be done for this stage. Good. Yeah, that's easy. All right. Do a little bit around here just because. But what I really need is right at this edge. I'll wrap it around so it's not as necessary to be at that edge, but that's where I want it to hold on the most. Okay, just did that. I'm focusing too much on this and not thinking about what I've actually done. Might need to splice it and do a little dart or something in there so that it doesn't get a big bulb of fur behind this. But for now, that'll fit it all on there. All right. There's a furry head. I'm gonna turn that off so I don't continue to burn myself. Okay. So, one of the things I'll need to do in the near future is, of course, do some primer more accurately down through around there so it'll hold paint better. And then at the edges and inside of the cheeks here. But then I also am going to, at some point soon, I think I'll probably model the hair first, figure out the way I want that to work first. Then I'll go back in and do some flocking at the edges here. But I'm going to end up painting the nose or the snoot quite a bit more black. So I'm not going to do a whole lot to it. Just do a little bit of modeling so it doesn't look quite so just flat black. Okay. Anyway, I've got a whole lot of text coming in. Apparently somebody's really in a hurry to get a hold of me. So I'm going to stop for now, let this cool down, and I'll come back and do some more work in just a little bit. Later.